The European research project Moving explores value chains in 23 mountain regions across 16 countries, including the Weizer Bergland in the Austrian Alps. The Alpenland-Taikamsamrom region, which is part of the larger region of Weiz, is the largest alpine pasture area in Central Europe, where traditional alpine pastoral agriculture is practiced since centuries. The agriculture in this region is characterized by almost exclusively small family farms, and it is dominated by part-time farmers, and nearly 84% are mountain farmers. About 18% of employed persons of this region are working in the agricultural sector. Like in other mountainous areas throughout Austria, sheep farming has been typical for centuries in the region of Weiz as well. After World War II, the main product from sheep farming, namely wool, lost its relevance in the region, and sheep farming as well. From the 1990s on, it became more popular again. On the one hand, for preserving the typical landscape and protect it from encroachment, on the other hand, the demand for meat and dairy products from sheep increased. In order to further strengthen the revival of sheep farming, some farmers founded the Weizer Schafbauern Cooperative in 1995. This was the starting point for establishing professionalized structures for the production, processing, and marketing of various very high-quality sheep products, lamb, various dairy products, cosmetics, wool crafts and wool for insulation and fertilization. The Weizer Schafbauern Cooperative became a very successful enterprise, and counts at the current point in time more than 300 members, 150 thereof active sheep farmers supplying the cooperative. The most important resource for sheep farming represents the quality and productivity of pastures and grassland. During summer months, the sheep are grazing on the pastures. During winter, they are fed with grass silage, hay, and hay silage, which is produced on farm. Like in other mountainous areas, this key natural resource is threatened by climate change-related developments, such as changes in precipitation and extreme weather events like late frosts, heavy rains, storms, hail, and periods of drought. Negative impacts may imply soil physical degradation and a decrease of humus, which decreases the productivity of pastures and grassland, or a stronger lignification of the grass, which changes the quality and thereby the nutritional value of the feed. Longer periods of drought may negatively impact both the productivity and the quality of feed. Furthermore, socio-economic threats caused by worldwide crises, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine, may harm the viability of the sheep value chain. The current inflation leads on the one hand to a reduced purchasing power of consumers, on the other hand, increased costs for production, for example due to high energy prices, drive product prices up. Moreover, bottlenecks in the supply of farm operating equipment, like spare parts for machines, can lead to difficulties for smooth production. Such developments could pose a threat to the market for sheep products. Will consumers in the future increasingly turn to cheap products from abroad for cost reasons? Or will consumers further follow the trend of buying regionally/locally produced high-quality food? In order to be able to master these challenges successfully in the future as well, it will be important to strengthen the relationship with consumers. This can be achieved through more communication about the specific product qualities. However, making the added values going along with the prosperity of the value chain better visible, such as ecosystem services provided through sheep pasture farming, is important as well. Concerning ecological threats, sustainable farm practice management by means of adapted pasture and grassland management, and strategic feed resource planning represents an efficient adaptation measure. Moreover, stronger cooperation between farmers, like by means of joint resource management, can decrease the vulnerability of individual farms, and thereby increase the resilience of the whole sheep farming initiative. Finally, circular economy and enhanced local sourcing on the long run will benefit the whole region and foster its resilience.